I'm sat in my bed and I honestly cannot stop crying just thinking about that poor Charliekirk's wife and kids. But also, like, people are sitting arguing on the internet as to whether or not he deserved it based on his views and beliefs and whatnot. And I'm like, guys, he was in a college grounds. He was surrounded by literal kids. This is teenagers. You know what I mean? I've got an 18-year-old. They've just watched a man be assassinated. The video's horrific. And all of these kids who were there watching him have just witnessed that. What they've just been through is awful. But then you have to remember, like, you can hate somebody, you can disagree with their views and whatnot. I respected Charlie for his morality when it comes to family, because I very much believe exactly what he does. I believe in marriage and I believe in raising children in a family setting. Like, the things that he says I very much resonate with. But there was also things that he said that I didn't resonate with. You know, I've got tons of friends from the like lesbian, gay community. I just, for me, there's some things I don't agree with that he says, but there also is other things that I absolutely do. And I still think, regardless of all of that, surely to God, people are seeing that this is absolutely horrendous. Like, his two babies are too young to ever remember their dad. They'll not have memories of that man because he was assassinated for his beliefs. And it is blowing my mind, the stuff I've seen on the internet today. Between this and that young girl who was a Ukrainian migrant, she literally fled war to be safe. She went to America and she was murdered simply for the colour of her skin. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, how is the world as ugly and dark as it is? And I'm sitting here lying in my room and I'm thinking about my kids and I'm just like, how awful the world seems. And it's such a scary, hateful, horrible place to be now. Everybody's always fighting and arguing. And no one can just, like, come together and have compassion in horrible moments like this. You know what I mean? My heart's breaking for the mum's kids. Just reading some of the comments where people are saying things like his kids are better off without him, and it's just like, it's so fucked up. I just hate how the world's turning. It's just riots and anger and hatred and fighting, and we're so divided. And it's exactly what some people want, you know what I mean? This whole divide and conquer thing. And I'm just sitting back and I'm watching all this shit unfold. And it is the most grim situation. And I'm just so sad tonight when I'm looking at the world and thinking about bringing kids into it, and how, if anything happened to me, who the fuck's going to protect my kids, you know? Like, I'm leaving them behind in this shithole. It's just a horrible situation. I'm so disappointed in humanity reading some of these comments. It's like, have a little bit of compassion, fucking hell. There's so many people that I hate in the world. And I would never wish for their kids to watch them be murdered like that. Assassinated for their views. That video is going to be out there for the rest of their life. And there's some sick people who are going to use that video to taunt that family. It's just heartbreaking. And I would never wish that on my own worst enemy. Genuinely, I wouldn't. The world is so ugly. It's just terrible.